Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning to my channel. It's Esther, and I appreciate your patience. I took a couple weeks off. I did post on my Facebook a few messages and as well a few articles. One of my dogs had puppies, so it was really, really busy time. Very busy, but we're really blessed with beautiful puppies, and our family definitely extended. And not sure yet what I'm going to do with two puppies we have, so we will see. So I was looking for this month of February, and I really want to give you guys the highlights. What's really happened this month? It's definitely a super important month. First of all, we're still in the beginning of the year. And if you really understand, the really year just beginning now. It's not necessarily start from like we used to January 1st because we celebrate New Year. The New Year really just the energy of the New Year, just the beginning astrologically. And really, to say the February is the intense month, it will be underestimated, understatement. The it's almost like if you imagine the volcano been sitting under and cooking, and now it's need to be explored. So February and March, it's a very pivot important months, and they actually going to affect next 3 years to come. I can explain to you guys in more details why. Now, what we're going to do right now in this particular video, not to make this video too long, I'm just going to tell you guys what's really happening as a highlight of this month, okay? So definitely tomorrow we have new moon, and the new moon, it's actually two new moons. We have two days of the new moon. So the first day it starts in Capricorn, and then the second day we have of the new moon in Aquarius. So why it's happened this way? Because this when the combination in the sky, this moon will be holding actually 2 days as the new moon according to ancients. So it starts in Capricorn, and it's actually tomorrow night. And you can see what's going on, how many conjunctions, everything happening in Capricorn. And then it's right away move in Aquarius. And it's going to be in Aquarius in very positive degrees, which is I'm going to show you later why. It's definitely is going to be a lot of help from above. Then we're going to have in February 4th, we have Mercury turns direct, which is we all been waiting for it, right? I'm sure all of us have so many plans, and now is the time to move on. And the Mercury turns direct in Capricorn until March 6th. And then in March 6th, Mercury enters Aquarius. So this period of time when Mercury in Capricorn, it's actually a very positive time. It's really good time for achievement, really good time to be disciplined. And the whole period of time with the Capricorn right now, it's all the theme. It's about discipline. It's about how accurate we are with our promises, how much we promise to ourselves, how much we keep promise to others and to ourselves, how disciplined we are with our schedule, with our words, how much we procrastinate. And the Capricorn really will show us right away if we promise one thing and then we procrastinate and it's not happening. Now, one very, very important I want to mention to you guys, actually in Indian astrology, it's such an important thing, which is I cannot to mention. It's called Kala Sarpa Yoga. So Kala Sarpa Yoga, it's happening right now in the sky. And what it's mean, it's when the form of when the all seven planets are between Rahu and Ketu. So they call shadow planets. Okay, so when we have such a combination, it's called Kal Sarpa Yoga. It's extremely, extremely important position when it's happening between two lunar nodes. So it means that itself good enough to I'm not here to scare people, so to say, but it's very, very intense combination. And as a February opens, we find ourselves between this combination in actual until February 10. So right now until February 10, when we get a 2-week break, and until the next found starts February 25th. So this type of combination, it's really keeping us in very intense energy as well. on top of everything else what's happening. And as well, while we have such a good news, Mercury turns direct in Capricorn, it's finished his retrograde phases, right? Then we have a new thing happening as well, which is it's really, really important for us to know what's actually happening with Saturn. So Capricorn and so what's the so this is something really I even put on my schedule not to miss this day. So February 4th, so we have a Saturn conjunct Sun. And what's happened when Saturn conjunct Sun, and it's conjunct Sun in 22 degrees in Capricorn. It's very difficult conjunction, and I won't lie to you guys. And it's we basically have a Saturn been burned by Sun. And remember, Sun and Saturn, they don't really like each other. I don't like to use word animal, the animals to each other. They're not really, because they're both superior. And Saturn, it's really, it's the guru. It's the without Saturn, we can't do our tikkun, our correction, our incarnation process. Absolutely, it's impossible without Saturn, because Saturn, he's the one who really pushing us until we become at 38. And between 38 and 42, it's really important window of time when Saturn really checking us out, giving us exams and everything. And if we really work on ourselves, and if you listen to this video, if you before 38, you potentially will feel heavy energy from this combination. If you after 42 and you work on your spirituality and you start to work with your Saturn just will show you certain things without giving you lessons if you really work on yourself. So this is the two ways to look at it. We always have to remember every time when we're talking about Saturn, especially when Saturn directly can affect us as humans, we need to remember Saturn works and behave really differently, depends on your age. Because the Saturn, it's really, he's a really it's Hebrew, it's called Shabtai, and it represents Saturday, it represents Shabbat, it's represent in the religious theme, it's represent Judaism. And what's happened, it's all about structure, it's all about truth, it's all about not to pretending, not to say one thing and think completely different. This is Saturn does not like. So if you still know, you're the one who knows you the best, you don't need to, you cannot lie to yourself, better not to. So if you see certain traits of characters, it's still there sitting inside and need to be worked, it's a good time. Plus I'm going to make another video. We only have less than 2 months left before lunar nodes will change the position, and we're right now in the middle of the exams. So it's really important for us to really learn the lessons of the house it's been now. I made so many videos about. I'm going to make another to conclude this information. Okay, guys. So just to remember, February 4th, extremely important day. There's a very huge energetical force happening. We have Mercury finally turns direct, which is it's great for our mind. We not right away same day we will feel, but we're going to feel much more better. We're going to feel more on the concentration level, focus. It's going to be much easier to focus, because remember, Mercury, he really helping us on so many levels, how we can organize our mind and our thoughts. And then at the same day, we have a Sun conjunct Saturn. And for the next few days, what's going to happen, some good people can be accused by people who are in charge. You understand? So it's really, really important not to be fired by this energy, not to let the accusers to get to you. And what's really happening right now, really in the world and in Canada, and I live in Canada, and I'm looking at the sky and I'm really asking all of you guys to really to be as more focused, as calm as possible, because there will be possibility to try to provoke the situation, especially for February 4th, 5th, and 6th. It's going to be complicated days, okay? So this is something to keep in mind. Then we have a February 13. Again, I'm just going to go through the highlights of this month. It's very important. And then I will make a few videos connect to each of the highlights to go more in depth with you guys, okay? So it's not going to be too overwhelmed for you. I just wanted to stop a little bit more on the new moon and as well on Mercury turns direct and the Sun conjunct with Saturn, which is really, really important, which is it's right now happening literally this whole week. It's going to be very intense week. So we just need to pay attention and to really to put as more possible to apply our spiritual tools. Okay. And one thing I just want to mention to you guys, our mind is not garbage collector. This is very important to understand. A lot of people think the mind it's like a garbage collector. You can learn and study so many things, but it's not true. This is not really what recommended by ancients. It's really important to be very nourished and very careful what information you put inside of your mind, because your mind is the uh, information process, right? It's like when you put to process information, but not to keep it and to collect. And if, for example, for one person, this good spirituality is really excellent, it's not necessarily this is your spirituality. But to jump from one place to another constantly, it's not good either. It's really important to be consistent. If you start to learn something, stick to it. Try to be more organized. Try to very, very careful what information you let it in inside. Okay, it's really important, especially for the next 2 months. There's going to be we're going to be bombarded by so many energies. So try to know how to protect yourself, how to lock your mind, and how to really to be more in charge, because 97% of thoughts come to our mind. It's not something we invited. If we're not in control, unfortunately, there's a people who really in high spiritual realm, in high spiritual growth, they already learn how to control their thoughts. And this is one of the most important thing we came to accomplish. In Hebrew and in Aramaic, in many books and in Talmud, it says we live in the time of Gog and Magog, the time war we came to the fight war of thoughts. This is the main war we came to fight with. You understand? So this is really, really important for us. Keep this in mind. Now, February 13, we have Sun enters Aquarius, which is beautiful. It's going to be until March 15, until it will enter in Pisces. So I love when Sun in Aquarius is helping humanity. It's helping us to connect to each other even more. It's really, really beautiful. And I'm going to make a separate video. I'm going to explain to you in what position it's going to happen, and how the whole months, the seed of the February 13 will affect the whole months to come until March 15. Now, February 27, we have Venus enter Capricorn, and she's going to be there until March 31st. It's really long time. So Venus enters Capricorn. Guys, Capricorn loves Venus. Venus, what's happening with Venus because of this Saturn loves Venus, I would say. Let me just correct you. Now, if, for example, you have a Venus in Capricorn, usually people who have a Venus in Capricorn, they're more practical in relationship. Usually woman, she looks to find someone who older in certain status as well. And the man, when man has Venus in Capricorn, many times he can be attracted to a woman who's a little bit older in age, and as well he will be looking more instability. So this combination, and by the way, it's not just Venus enter Capricorn. Mars enters Capricorn on 26th day before, and they're gonna conjunct together, and they're going to be together for quite some time. And a lot of astrologers making so many videos about Venus and Mars conjunct in Capricorn, what's going to happen. And I will tell you how we should look at it. First of all, Mars do not represent man. In ancient astrology, Jupiter represent man energy. Mars represent, it's warrior. It's actually beautiful energy, because real Marsian people, they don't like when other people lie and when they pretend. If you really know how to use Mars, and remember, Mars represent letter Dalit, which is judgment as well. The only way for us to receive judgment when we create energetical vessel for it. If we lie, if we pretend, if we overuse our power, our nervous system as well. This is when Mars start to teach us many lessons. Now, when Venus and Mars, so what's going to happen in this period of time? Venus and Mars, when they together, they really create huge energy, and it really depends on your chart. Let's say your Venus, as an example, I will give you example. Let's say your Venus in your chart, night Venus, you will feel more needy because people who Venus and who have really the Venus, very important planet in your chart. If you have very, very important planets, which is connect to the Venus, and especially if your Venus, not day Venus or morning Venus, if your Venus it's night, evening Venus, you're more needy. You're more needy to attention, more needy to love. So maybe it's good time for you to stop with the neediness, to be more independent, to give love before ask for love, and then when love come to you as well. This is really important concept. And with regards to Mars, Mars will make activation with Venus for more sexual energy. So we have to be more aware because sexual energy can draw a lot of negativity as well, in the sense of when it comes from place of love and restriction and with the right person, the right time and the right place, absolutely. But if people don't understand the universal law of what really sex represent, this period of time, it can be created a lot of karma. So we need to be careful. And again, I will make completely separate video because we're going to have a Venus in Capricorn enters in February 27 until March 31st. And then we're going to have Mars, which is going to be entered day before in Capricorn, and he's going to be there until April 7. What's really unusual about this combination, guys, I need to mention to you, it's going to be quite a long time for them to be together, over a month. So the relationship can go to complete extreme. If you've been in conflict with someone and you see things not working, this is going to be really push for complete separation. If you been holding and procrastinate to approach somebody, you actually will have more guts, so to say, to approach somebody else and to go ahead. You understand? So it's going to be like energy. It really depends how we're going to use, but it's going to be intense energy. It's going to be intense energy on the sexual level and as well on the love level, which is great. We all need love, and it's good to be daring with the person who really needs your love. Give love. You don't be crunchy with the love. Love is something, it's all we here just to learn what is love is about. The whole universe, it's one big sex. What is the sex? It's not just physical. Sex is how we interact with each other, how we give and share. It's like a tango between two different energetical forces. And don't forget, Venus can be very strong in a male. We all have female and male energy inside of us, and male can have very strong Venus energy, and women can have very strong Marsian energy. I saw this many times, and it's really important to understand laws of creation, to balance those energies. Very important, and not to reject them. To know how to nourish them. To really know how to get know yourself. Because remember, when you get to know yourself, nobody else can come to you and tell you who you are, or change your mood, or change your vibe. You will be completely in charge. Very important. Okay, guys. So this is one thing. Now, another very important thing, which is I didn't hear any astrologer mention, but remember, I love talking about occultations. Now, I really recommend for you to watch my video. I made initial video and explain what is occultation. In very short, occultation, it's when we have eclipse. So it's the eclipse between moon and any other big planet. So we don't need to wait for sun and moon to come together in order for us to be aware that it's actually it's happening. The other lunar occultation extremely important. So we have, for example, lunar occultation of Uranus, extremely important. It's going to be on February 7, on Monday. Okay, it's going to be, by the way, in Easter time at around 3:30 p.m., which is really important. Okay, So the moon will pass in front of Uranus and creating lunar occultation. So it's going to be really, really important. And when it's going to happen, what is the Uranus about? Uranus is about masses. It's about revolutionary. It's about, and then moon will be, so to say, hiding Uranus. What's going to happen? The simple people who are looking for truth, they will be in frustration. They will be feeling then nobody want to listen to them. Nobody really care about what they're going through. It's really, really important. It's eclipse. It's basically lunar eclipse with Uranus. And it's on Monday, February 7th, next Monday. Okay. So another thing to keep in mind to understand this energy, it's going to be emotional energy, but it's going to be Uranus. It's not the planet which is directly represent yourself in your natal chart. It does not directly affect and create traits of character. It's the energetical force, and because it's called outer planet, it's a very, very important planet, which is, I always encourage you guys to learn about Uranus. Uranus is extremely important planet for, especially for our time right now, about all the changes we all experience and going. So this is something to keep in mind. And then, because it's this particular day, I do recommend to have a meditation, to meditate, to send peace to the whole entire world, and good meditation for any day, but this particular day for sure, something cooking and something potentially can trigger, then masses of people will be feel hurt and they want to speak up and to hopefully not to create any extra war. Let's pray for that. Then another thing I want to mention, on February 12th, we're going to have a very important conjunction between Mercury and Pluto. So Mercury and Pluto share the same right ascension, and it's going to be on Shabbat, which is on February 12th. Why I mention as well it's on Shabbat, it's a good news. Why? Because when Mercury and Pluto, you will be able to channel very deep things. You can communicate with your ancestral lineage. You can understand metaphysical, on a metaphysical level, especially Shabbat. Remember, every time when we study on Shabbat, we have double memory. The Talmud and Gemara always recommend to study on Shabbat even more, because you can remember things and you can understand things on completely different level, because the vessel of the energetical force of Shabbat have completely different quality. There's a different set of angels allowed to come here. The righteous people here with us, they send us so much energy and they here with us as well. So therefore, I see this conjunction of Pluto and Mercury. I think we should all use this day. It's a tremendous day to understand your own spirituality, to understand, and it's going to be in Sagittarius. Can you imagine? It's going to be in Sagittarius. It's like, it can be even more. I don't remember when was the last time the Mercury and Pluto conjunct together on Shabbat in Sagittarius. Okay, and it's a very, very beautiful degree as well. So this is absolutely amazing day. I really recommend for us to use this day. Okay, guys, so I think it's all about for now. I just really wanted for us to go by by points, really what's happening this coming months, just important events. And then I will make other videos which is more directly about more specifically connect to the combination. Now, one thing I do want to show you right now here. Let's go on February 4th, because there's two important things happening, and I promise to show you guys. So look what's happening here. So we have exactly, if you look at my arrow over here on the screen, you can see Sun and Saturn in perfect conjunction here. So this is when very important days, the whole week, we have to stay away from any conflicts, and just to be really righteous inside of ourselves. Yes, you can see what's happening, it's unfair. You can see then people and the way how countries been treated, but in the same time we cannot be provoked by rulers, because this is exactly the combination. They're waiting for simple people to make one small mistake in order to create a big deal from it, okay? And they're going to use this to justify it and manipulate their own agenda. Very, very important. And as well, another thing I want us to look at it, it's our beautiful, the Mercury finally, going direct, which is really, really, really excellent. So let me just move one day over here. Okay. So you can see as well. So Mercury definitely going to help us to be more focused and to concentrate and to put ourselves together. One thing as well, at the same day, we're going to have a moon in Pisces. Remember, what is the moon in Pisces? It's going to create a little bit more emotions, add to the salad. So just pay attention. Again, I will make after different videos, connect to different combinations, but overall, this is what months look like it. I really want us to use, especially Shabbat, each Shabbat, to use like a golden opportunity to always to create new vessel for the week to come. Because remember what righteous tell us, we live from Shabbat to Shabbat. You don't need to be Jewish in order for you to celebrate and to tune into the Shabbat Saturday energy with your soul, with your desire to understand light of creator in this dimension. You already potentially be connected to the level of soul called Israelite. And what is the Israelite soul? Is the people really who came to this world to bring only light of the creator, to bring peace and final redemption. And it's all what you need to remember. Okay. I wish you guys, as always, many blessings, lots of love. Be smart, spiritual, and loving at the same time. And light of creator always with you. Never forget that. And you are like a walking gods, walking creators. You represent light of creator here in this dimension. So let's work together to bring final redemption. All the best, guys. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, I want to make a quick video to introduce you to my product. It's called Elixir Mix. It's made with absolutely 100% natural ingredients. And you can see it's especially made in glass bottle because the natural essential oils, they cannot stay in the plastic at all. So if you ever buy a natural product, it says natural product and it comes in a plastic. So be aware, these are not really natural because the natural, really essential oils, they must be kept in glass. So you can see the bottle, it's actually been developed specially in the special color made in order to preserve all the nutrients of essential oils. It's based on chaga. Chaga, it's a chaga mushroom. It's growing on a birch tree. And if any of you, if you're not familiar with chaga, I'm definitely gonna add more information under this video. So what's really, really important about this product, it's a multi-use product. It's really, you can use on your face, you can use on their arms, on your scalp, you can use in any lymphatic areas because it's 100% natural. It's contain, except the chaga, it's actually triple extracted chaga. What it means is triple extracted. It's a special way in pressure being cooked in special facilities over 40 hours because the chaga, because it's growing on very harsh environment in cold, it's require really long time in order to take all the good stuff from chaga. Now, one thing I want to mention about the chaga, chaga is the only natural product found in the planet Earth, which is contain the highest level of arak. What is the arak? It's really antioxidant. So there's no other product contain such a high level of antioxidants. Plus there's castor oil, it's rosemary oil, grapeseed oil, it's all based on the rose water. So it's absolutely amazing product. We have a lot of clients They're using even for the babies for skin rash. My skin, I'm 50 years old right now, and I stopped using any chemicals on my skin about 10 years ago, completely cut everything. So this product I've been using over 5 years. I can't even tell you what is really did to quality of my skin and its protection. You're welcome to visit our Amazon account. You can see the comments of other people. It's really, really excellent product. I hope you will be daring to try. I would love to hear your feedback. And I have to say, if you really care for your body, you would need to stay completely 100% away from any chemicals and any toxins, because our skin is the biggest organ of our body. And it's actually everything is absorbed, it's going to our bloodstream, and then it's going to our liver. So if you really want to achieve the real level of health, it's not enough just what you eat. It's really important, of course, what you think. As you know, this is definitely number one. And then what you eat and what you put on your skin as well, it's extremely important. So I hope this video gave you a little bit more information about this product. And I hope you're going to use it as well, to try this product. And your health is my mission. Thank you so much, guys. All the best. Bye-bye. Oh, guys, something I forgot to mention. You actually, if you want to create night cream from this chaga elixir, you can actually add additional oils you love to use, whatever oils you can choose. So what's happened, the chaga is a carrier. It can activate even more all the benefits inside of natural oils. Another thing, when you wash your face and you use this product, what it does, it stabilizes the pH level, because you know our water, tap water, contain a lot of chlorines and chemicals as well. So when you wash your face and you apply any other natural product, sometimes it's absorbed inside of your skin. So when you're using this elixir mist, after you wash your face and you dry, you actually apply, and then you apply your other creams, whatever you use. I hope you use natural products. So it's actually can, as a carrier, activate better whatever you're going to use next. Okay, I hope this information and great benefit to you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Imagine a product that can replace many other products you already have without spending unnecessary money and without any toxins, chemicals, or radicals. Chaga Live created this highly effective multi-purpose skin formula elixir mist. It contains 100% natural ingredients, including triple extracted wild chaga, rosewater, castor oil, rosemary extract, and even the GMO-free vegan glycerin. It can be used on or for face, neck, scalp, underarms, lymphatic areas, skin rash, makeup primer, and more. It is pure and jam-packed with healing properties to deliver beautiful results. If you don't see the benefits firsthand, you can return the product with a money-back guarantee, so ordering is risk-free. See the results for yourself and place your order today.